I'm Joe,
I'm Tristan.
I'm Dylan.
and we are All New Hopes.
So in the band, I run the Twitter generally. I usually just post polls or new music coming up, post about our shows.
On Facebook, I usually just update when the shows are happening. It's more exact dates and times and locations and such. Most informative.
Yeah, and then since it's Instagram, I pretty much just post as many pictures as possible of everything that we're doing. Like when we were in Anaheim, I posted as many pictures of the studio. So in Anaheim, we recorded a bunch of stuff.
Lots of 3 very long days of just sitting there recording.
Yeah.
Listening, had a migraine almost every day from just constantly repeating a song, thinking through, trying to figure out what to improve.
But it was a lot of fun though.
Oh yeah,
Anaheim was a lot of fun.
You gotta try and post at the right time because you're not thinking about posting. You're so focused on recording, so you don't really think about oh god, I need to update Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to post about things that you're doing.
But you also have more content.
Exactly, because everything is going on. So it's you always have fresh content to put out there, which is awesome. How we book shows is relatively easy. It was easier than we thought. We just played a show, and then 3 more shows were thrown at us. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We played one show and we got 3 more gigs.
It's all about networking and
and
just telling people that you
being
want to perform.
super friendly to everybody is you should be friendly anyway, but because you're so friendly, they're easy. They just come and talk to you and say, hey, we have another show coming up on this date at this time. Are you free? And you just accept everyone.
Every show.
Well, we raised $1,500 on the Kickstarter, and I don't think that would have happened if we had a worse social media presence.
Yeah,
this is true. This is true.
Had to keep cracking out about it. I kind of felt awful, just continually posting, but it definitely helped out a ton. And we had the money to pay for our EP because of it.
Yeah. Seriously, that helped out a bunch.
Yeah, money,
connections, just other bands to connect with. Because we know local bands, but that's about it.
Yeah, we know local bands, but we have to make the initiative, or they have to make the initiative. It's not just they don't.
Yeah, we're not.
Indie bands are they set up the situation, as opposed to us. We have to create the situation and reach out.
We don't know venues out of state.
We got to slide in their DMs.
Yeah.
Lots of awkward conversations.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe we could do this together.
I feel like the benefit, of course, would be you have professionals working with you. You're on a professional scale, and you're up there in the world. But hindering, I feel like it would take a lot of the personality out of what we post. Because I enjoy it a lot, posting on Twitter and just being me. And
you do.
It
just a fun band entity,
just makes it more personable. Interacting with people who actually are willing to follow your social medias.
And connecting with them, talking with them, getting to know your people who support you.
It's kind of a give or take kind of thing, It's really difficult until we accidentally tapped into some fans of Panic! At the Disco. Joe was Brendan Urie for Halloween, and our friend Kylie was also Brendan Urie for Halloween, and our friend Brett was Zach, their security guard for Halloween, and they did a really good job on it, and then they posted it on Instagram, and Zach, Brendan Urie's bodyguard, ended up seeing it and posted it all over his social media, and then within a couple hours, it was thousands of people were talking about it.
Which is a perfect example of why us running the PR as a band, it would be significantly different if somebody else was running it, because they wouldn't post something like that, and we wouldn't have gotten that massive flood of support.
Forgetting to post.
Scheduling awkward. Reaching out to bands that
leaving people hanging.
I've
done that a few times. Well, it's hard because you have the band
to check social media.
You have 2 accounts, and you're usually just used to having 1 account, so you have to flip flop back and forth, and sometimes you forget, and then you feel like a jerk.
You're
forgetting that you're on your own band.
Yeah, you'll tweet things. So All New Hopes really likes puppies.
Yeah.
You run Instagram.
on Instagram, he runs the band more than his Instagram. Like
By
it
far.
actually just happened yesterday. He's like, I forgot I had an Instagram.
Yeah.
I completely forgot I had an
Yeah.
Instagram, and it was like I haven't posted in months.
Yeah, and what I've been doing most, I don't go on Facebook to begin with, so that's pretty simple, just straight PR with that one. But I've noticed even with my personal, with my personal Instagram, it's been more, aimed towards the band as opposed to me.
Yeah.
So
My tweets are never really related to the band, but I retweet the band, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I try and keep my band separate from my Twitter.
Mine is not.
Like, yeah, well, like, because on Instagram, I only ever post about the band.
No, I mean even on my
But-
Twitter, it's usually
oh.
about the band.
Yeah, I usually keep all my tweets separate from the band unless I'm directly posting about our shows or upcoming things we're doing. But besides that, they're kind of like two entities apart from each other. Just don't want them like bleeding into each other, I guess.
I highly recommend, especially if you're starting off, to do it yourself, because it's just like it's a really it's a really interesting concept to see, where you have to start like a base of material and not have anybody backing you up, and then slowly building that fan base. Is, I don't know. It's something that I wouldn't want to pay somebody to do it because I feel like it would take away a lot of I don't know, like motivation, because when we get like a flood of support, like it amps us up, and it makes me feel, I know it makes them feel like what we're doing is the right thing to do, and I wouldn't want to have it any other way.
We actually get to see who's following us, talk to who's commenting.
See who likes what, it gauges what we're doing as well.
Yeah. That being said, in the future, if we ended up getting a much larger following, I feel as though that would be the time that you'd want
Right.
a paid professional to do that for you, because then
To manage bigger
it's a little
numbers.
difficult to do that.
Yeah, we'd still have a say in what goes. We'd still jump on,
Yeah.
like talk on the account.
Yeah, I don't
but
think
we'd
we're
have
ever gonna change
someone
that.
running it more generally than we would.
Yeah.
Correcto mundo.
I couldn't see the words falling out of your